Following the advice of the Chrysos heirs, I embarked on the trial of time, only to learn that I had been dead since the moment I stepped onto Amphorius. To reclaim the future that had been stolen from me, we pushed onward in pursuit of the Death Titan, Thanatos. Meanwhile, Anaxa, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, broke free from the surveillance of the Golden Threads and actively sought refuge from the Council of Elders. After winning the Council's trust, he ascended Dawncloud with Circes, the Reason Titan, who resided within him, and sought an audience with Kephae, the World-Bearing Titan. To obtain information about the entrance to the Netherrealm, Castorus had no choice but to support the Council of Elders in proposing a pause in the flame chase journey. With the aid of the demigod Cypher, she set out for the ancient city of the dead dragon, Styxia. Castorus successfully recreated the dead dragon Pollux via alchemy and used its power to return to the Netherrealm, where she faced Thanatos, the Death Titan. She returned both the Titan's core flame and the stolen future, restoring the cycle of life and death in Amphorius. Anaxa's soul met Castorus in the Netherrealm, where he proved his hypothesis regarding creation. At the Citizens' Assembly, he cast a pivotal vote and used the charge of blasphemy to thwart the Council of Elders' schemes for power, allowing the flame chase journey to continue. After returning Circe's core flame, Anaxa's physical body completely disappeared. With this, the flame chase journey neared its conclusion, and all eyes turned skyward.
Dixia's moonlight is so beautiful, and the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing... You're right. We promised Cass that we continue the Flame Chase journey, so we can't... Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta... By the way, it was Miss Cypher who asked us to come here. Huh? Yes, and this aura... Hey, what's that on the ground? Careful, careful. It's a piece of black. Now, where have I seen this before? What? No, your clothes are perfect. Could this be from the Flame Reaver's cloak? Why is it here? Mimi! Look out! What? Now I'm sad. This isn't the time. Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power.
The river of is full of fish.
What?
The Flame Chase journey. Meow, meow.
Meow? We already knew about the mad part, but...
Don't run! I'm the real Cypher. The real one. Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that Swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your... Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You do the same and...
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around.
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when...
Well, we thought it must...
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe. Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
Power to make lies into reality?
You think I might be lying? No need. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm. Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Oh, was that your teleslate? Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you to... Live handsomely. You mean spend all this money? That's so not why I hunt for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you. Archimans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akima. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since. Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Amphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight, even someone as gifted as yourself. Exactly. Of the 12 Titans of Amphorius, Aglaea is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm. The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaea's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy. Anti-Catherians have no home to return to. So I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems. Of course, that's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it. You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful. Not exactly, but we Anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner. Hypothetically, Lord Donhong, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey? It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen. The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests. Your prudence impresses me, just as expected. Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral. Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion. I will not. As I said, I remain neutral. Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs? So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
You have such overwhelming powers. Answer me. Why do you stand in...
Oh no! He can't hold on any. Drag him back here, friend. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the river of time? It's just like the hyperbolic time.
It's working pretty well, but combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began. It's a good thing Cartonis is the finest blacksmith in Amphorius. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Finon, I've been somewhat lately. You seem more and more
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. She's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again. You're right, partner. As of now, I'm not able to handle that swordmaster on my own. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I'm out of energy for training today.
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. Today, I'm definitely Oh, great idea! However...
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the Library of...
Here we are! Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here? I'm off to have some fun! It's free time now, so you should relax too.
what Finan and Mem are reading. Let's take a closer look.
Well, I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my... In front of you all. That would be pretty... Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to make... No way. I've invested almost all my savings into this hobby. I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaea became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family. That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate. Oops, I talked too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and... I mean, integrity and...
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on grain. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Emporius these days? Ah! You scared me! Bursting into someone's world like that can really Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Oh, these cards are so deep. Ruler, Weaver. But the interpretation for each... Ah! What a coincidence! But you must be busy, so I...
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
You sure are persistent. All right. I'm totally...
What are you guys chatting about?
Why are you here?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby.
I wanted to set up a surprise, but getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. The girls...
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with...
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysia, don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. They always cast a shadow in front of us. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them... After all, the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the... Maybe it was her tone. Right, I still carry a card she once used.
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! I'd love... Oh, now that you mention it, yes, it would be...
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our first trip to the temple? Who's there? You are...
These folks are up to no good.
Black clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of M4. Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps we can't let our esteemed guests pass...
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners. Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do any...
This historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war in order to... Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the...
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the... Not one citizen would cast their vote.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to...
I enjoy dealing with people as straight. You've probably figured out why we've...
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up. All right, let's hear it. What are... My shoulders might be sore, and my sword attack...
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits, doesn't it? It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Do you like it here too, little Ika?
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it?
Lady Treeby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky. And I'd like it...
Right. Huh?
Even Lady Treeby forgets...
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament, Volume 3, Section... With Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that time have become somewhat...
Oh, I forgot. For a Lady Treby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've... Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beast. That day will come. I believe it. Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth and Lady Treby, good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the city.
Doing all right. What's...
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted.
How can this be?
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up.
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Trouble! Miss Hyacinth! Trouble!
Clementine.
Please! Something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace!
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself.
Lady Aglaea! It's Lady Aglaea who's in trouble.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago. Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver. But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Aglaea, you ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence. Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from Dawn Cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear? These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you, it's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in this...
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control... You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Dromus workshop. Plots are unfold... Humanity? Fading? Aglaea, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because you're evil.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you...
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keep...
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes, too? You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaea you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your... If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear?
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others. Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow. Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters, will the wandering wind stop to mourn me, Cyphra?
I've come as promised. Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures! Come on! As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's eye.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tier of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Wait. You've seen one before. And here...
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable. Enough with the jokes. At least you did get...
Mind your manners, Kitty. Tell me, Cyphra, where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me? Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Strange. You're clearly lying to... But my golden thread...
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Oh, is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face...
Oh, come on. Can't we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so...
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the gold weavers. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh.
Look. Come a bit.
Oh. It's...
These golden boots are the gold weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly. Put them on, Cyphra. Then don't get caught again.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thought.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size?
Well, I suppose you'll have to...
Fake! Fake!
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold, Zagreus. You're Amphorius' most cunning liar. And even you were fooled.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the river of soul. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know.
I didn't expect such a simple story. How disappointing. But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaea...
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could cry, I'd be in tears right...
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styx. Let me take a good sniff of this air. This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split.
Well, I have a suggestion.
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The knock?
80-20 it is. How generous you...
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserably.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery.
You wouldn't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, not in swimming. Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps?
What's got you so worked up? Relax. Who would have thought the fearless lady...
Cats hate getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across. Or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush me. Let me take a look around. Got it. Let's use that thing.
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Tell me, how did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
Trying to trick me into saying something. Not a chance.
You're as sharp as ever.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx?
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me. Mission accomplished.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the...
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet 20%.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick?
Self-taught. All self-taught.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over there to shut it off.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. It's so refreshing. The treasures in this ancient city are all floating back up thanks to Gray Mystery and that pink squirrel. Yes, right here. What are you waiting for?
Roger that. Watch me.
Wow! That's a huge chest. Wow, a massive haul. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears.
Ooh, thanks for the gift. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Let me try this on.
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for this.
How could I ever not? I'll believe it as true, and a lie becomes reality. What it can be.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any... All right, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing.
Cypher rules. I've already pinpointed the next trick. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time. Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you forgotten my silly prophecy?
I remember, of course.
Cat and mouse time!
Whoa! Isn't that like...
Uh-huh.
Once activated, this thing makes a racket that can be heard from...
Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start...
Boss lady, you're Here we go round the river of souls. Spirit thief goes, spirit thief goes.
Ah! What are you even singing? You're totally out of tune. There's a big guy guarding this place.
Yeah, big and dumb. Just a pure lump of stupidity.
Look at its face. Oh my.
Yeah, so ugly. Ugly enough to make even me a little imp without a digestion.
If that ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear.
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking. Clearly running away is the sensible choice.
So, how about you take the front?
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue nature. Huh?
The air here practically smells of money. This cat will take it all. Yes, you! You found me! Can't
creature.
I sense a storm. Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Demons, depart!
Do not fret.
The outcome lies within the self, not the sword. I'll melt you all down.
Here's the deal. Don't fight too hard so I can go home. Treasure! Come to me.
Splitting clouds, severing mountains.
You can't run. Yeah!
Yes, you!
I wish not to use this strength.
Do we have to fight?
Get that!
Thinking of taking advantage. Our cute play session is over. A lie that everyone believes in becomes a reality. Gotcha. Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. Hey, Bartolos.
Here! I mean,
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this? Should be safe here now.
aye, boss lady Cypher.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Since we... Huh.
Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone from Styxia and Akama. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city was... It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because they were born in the wrong place, they had to face such... devastation. Meanwhile, those in Akama, simply because they're supported by the world...
Yeah, the world doesn't... Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kephal's priestly...
Huh. Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly. Maybe it's been so long your memory's got...
Ah, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumbling priests and watched them do theirs. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then. Don't remember much else. It's been what? Nearly...
Oh, I see. But you in a priest robe?
Who asked you to picture that? Besides, priest robes from 1,000 years ago were nothing like the ones today.
Right. I didn't think about that. I was just curious if you ever overheard anything interesting.
How ridiculous. Come on, let's head to the next spot. Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying. The treasure is right in...
Oh dear, we're stuck here. Should we call on that big, noisy...
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy.
I don't need a controller. Hand of Zagreus, my darling.
Not bad. However, I still don't...
Let's go to the next...
Hey, slow down. You know, that question. The one you specifically asked me. Right after we dug up the...
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of stress lately?
Oh. Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately.
Treasure, let's...
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the best.
Wow, when it comes to singing, I still sound better than you, boss.
Go beyond all time and space on the journey of flame chase. This scent feels
Incredible indeed.
Do I need to give instructions here? Get...
What?
Oh, isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting.
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing? Those who feared fire became
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know is unlocking this gets us treasure.
puzzles and tricks are right up my alley. Told you, nothing can stump me. Cypher, it's your turn now.
Stop. Stay there. And don't turn around.
Huh? What do you mean?
I told you. Don't. Quiet. Don't say anything unnecessary. That seamstress. She's listening.
What? Boss, do you...
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her. Whoa, seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more with only the power of this little nymph. Naturally, I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let... I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck?
I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong. Replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face.
Don't.
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd
My silence.
So this time, I must say this to you. Even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to...
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera.
Goodbye, Aglaea.
Nah, what a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that goat's head.
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left. Those relics were once priceless.
Aww, hearing that from you. Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid...
Could it have been back then?
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket while you were distracted. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill secrets you'd never share.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Tide! Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What is it?
Actually, it gave itself away very early.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once...
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except for that one experience at Dawncloud. I absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaea...
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. You'd never isn't that right? Zagreus.
You have a terrifyingly sharp mind.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for Cypher without hesitation.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart. Life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, Cyphera, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding, Gold.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned.
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? A pauper. Thief. Con artist. Maybe I should just make another cut to drain all this yellow stuff.
Stop it, Cyphera. I'll give you clothes. Warm you up. Stay here. Stay.
Aren't you going to ask me? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled. If you...
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know every... Stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life. I've tried not to become a liar, but honestly, it's just too hard. I'm close to giving up. What makes you think I won't?
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod, but with the heart that beats in my chest. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the good. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust. Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given. Stay here with me. You have a beautiful face that deserves better than to be covered in...
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind. Once the action hour passes, there's no...
pressure, fear, planting seeds of anxiety. From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th kindness. Objectively, the rise of the Cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and condemnation. Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant.
There you are, Lord Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible thing. You pests crawling in the shadows, but you played your hand. Run while you still can. Stay away from Akama forever. Because Aglaea is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizen,
Looks like she was wrong about you.
She? Are you talking about the mastermind?
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you were facing the evil that you claimed to oppose.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish. They're still alive. With proper care, but I must warn you. I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back. If you feel as lucky as they are, try me.
Finon is seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey,
I've said it more than once, Lord Finon. We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else. While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission. So, Lord Finon, until next time.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining. I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately fighting to obstruct the... If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run. My teleslate. Aglaea? Is this blasted? Those guys. But how could they possibly? Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes. I won't believe it.
Fainan, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akama as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies along, I won't be merciful this time.
Cartonis?
Hmm?
Oh, you're forging. I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long.
You, in this form, you come to me. It means...
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has... It's time to fulfill.
Of course. The pact.
The thing I entrusted to you.
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you.
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made this ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my...
How to say goodbye to everyone.
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan at this time. I deeply regret not being it. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden...
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains, filtered out the remnants of... Is that what you want?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartonis. I condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete...
Selfless until the envy that child. There's no need to. Already lived a grand life, your human...
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Please, take me through the last tempering that fate...
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight. I hope so. I just can't believe she'd be This is all part of a larger plan. Treeby must know something. Let's go find